Hello students, we have started practice set 2.1 in which we have done till question number 2. Today we will start question number 3. Okay, let's read. Write the following rational numbers in P by Q form. Okay, here we have given some rational numbers but not in P by Q form. Okay, we have given these numbers into the decimal form. Okay, so from the decimal form we have to convert into the P by Q form. Okay, P by Q means numerator upon denominator, means that in the fraction form. Okay, so here we have first question, we have given here that 0.6 dot. Okay, here this dot sign is called as bar. Okay, and what is the mean of this sign? This means that it is continuously repeating, okay, and going to infinity, that is 0.666666. okay, this by this we can draw in the shortcut that by the sign bar. Okay, so first of all we will assume that by x. Okay, so here let x is equal to 0.6 bar. Okay, we can put it by this sign or this dot sign. Okay, so here 0.6 bar means what? That 6 is continuously repeating, so here 0.66666 and so on. Okay, so here can you guess which type of rational number is this? Okay, it is not hovering, means that it is repeating. Okay, repeating by which number? 6. Okay, so here this is the type of non-terminating repeating rational number. Okay, this is the type of rational number of which type? Non-terminating repeating rational number. So here we assume that x is equal to 0.6 bar, that is 0.666. okay, at how many numbers this sign is available? Okay, here it is on one number, that is 6. Okay, so we will multiply by this assumption by that number which carries 10. Okay, because at one number this bar sign is present. If it was present at two numbers, so for example 0.343434 means that the 0.34 bar. Okay, if it was on two numbers, then we assume that number which carries 2 zeros, okay, that is 100. So here this bar sign is available, is present on one number, so we will consider that number which carries 10. So here we will multiply by 10. Okay, because 10 carries single zero, so here 10x is equal to, so here if we multiply in this, so we are getting here 6.666 and so on. So here we multiplied in this by 10. So when will we put into the bar method? So we will write that the 6.6 bar. Okay, so here we are looking here that the bar sign can be removed from the question, okay, by subtracting 10x from the x. Okay, so here let's subtract 10x from the x. So we are subtracting 10x from the x. So here value of 10x is 6.6 bar. Okay, and the value of x is 0.6 bar. Okay, so here 6.6 bar and 0.6 bar. Let's consider one example. Okay, if we have to consider, okay, if we have to subtract 2.3 from 0.3, so what will we get? 2. Okay, because the right hand side of the decimal will subtract itself. Okay, here 3 is present, and we will subtract 3 from 3, that is 0. 2.0 means 2. So here in that, by that method we will solve here. So here 6.6 bar minus 0.6 bar make 6. 6.0 means 6. So here 10x minus x, how much? 9x. Okay, so 9 here it is in multiplication. When it will go right hand side, it converts into division. So here x is equal to 6 upon 9. Okay, and as we are looking these numbers 6 and 9, we are observing that these two numbers comes in the table of 3. Okay, so here 3 2 is 6 and 3 3 is 9. So here we got the value of x, that is x is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so here 0.6 bar can be written as 2.3. Okay, so we converted the given decimal numbers, given decimal non-terminating repeating numbers into the p by q form. You are looking that p there here 2 is in the place of p and 3 is in the place of q. Okay, so by this method we will solve all the question. Now see question number 3. Okay, here we have given that 3.17 bar. Okay, in the first question there was bar on single number, but in this question bar is present on two numbers. Okay, when it was on single number, then we multiplied it by 10. Okay, now it is present on two numbers, so we will multiply by 100. Okay, because 100 is a number which carries two zeros. Okay, so here we will consider, first we will assume, okay, let x is equal to, okay, 3.17 can be written as 3.17171717 and so on. So here x is equal to 3.17, okay, 1717 and so on, because 17 is repeating continuously. So here in that form we will write 3.17 bar. Okay, from which number we have to multiply? By 10 or 100? 100, because it carries bar on two numbers. So here we will write that 100x is equal to, okay, when 100 is multiplied in this number, okay, so 100 carries two zeros, so we will shift this decimal by two numbers. So here first, second, so we will get 317.1717 and so on. So here we will get here 317.17 bar. Okay, now as we did in the first question, we will subtract 100x from the x. So here 100x minus x is equal to 317.17 bar minus 3.17 bar. Okay, so here we have to subtract. Okay, let's subtract the left side number from the left side and right side number from the right side to that decimal. Okay, here left side to the decimal is 317 and here 3. 317 minus 3, that is 314. Okay, and 1717 will vanish to each other. Okay, so here we got the 314. Now 100x minus x, that is 99x. Okay, so here, okay, 99 is in multiplication. When it will go to the right hand side, it converts into the division. Okay, so 314 by 99. Let's check this can be divided or not. 99 comes into the two table, that is 3 and 11. Okay, for checking 3, we will add the digits. If the addition of digits comes into the table of 3, then only this number will be divided by 3. So let's add 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 4 8. Okay, 8 does not comes in the table of 3, so that's why this number is not divisible by 3. And 11 also, in the case of 11, this number is not divisible, so our answer will remain in this way. So we will write that 3.17 bar is equal to 314 by 99. Let's start question number 5. Okay, here we have given 2.514. okay, in first the bar sign was on the one number. Okay, in third, bar sign was present on two numbers, but in question number 5, bar sign is present on 3 number. So from which number we will multiply by 1000, because 1000 is a number which carries 3 zeros. Okay, so here first we will assume. Okay, so here let x is equal to, okay, this number can be written in the form 2.514 and so on, because 514 is repeating continuously again and again. Okay, so here in that original form, in the bar form, we will write that 2.514 bar. Okay, from which number we will multiply 100 or 1000, because this number carries bar on 3 numbers. Okay, so 1000 is a number which carries 3 zeros, so because of that we multiply it by 1000. So multiply it by 1000. Okay, so basic rule, 1000 contains 3 zeros, so decimal will transfer at the 3 place. Okay, so 1 2 3, so here we are getting 2514.514 and so on. Okay, so here we will write that the 2514.514 bar. Okay, and the same method we will subtract 1000x from the x. Okay, so here we will subtract the bar from 514.514 bar minus 2.514 bar. Okay, 514 bar will vanish each other. Okay, because this is the same number. So here we will subtract 2514 by 2, so we are getting 2512 and 514 vanished each other. So 1000 minus x, that is 999x. Okay, so 999 is in multiplication. When it goes to the right hand side, it converts into the division. So here these are the bigger number, so we do not have to do another further calculation. Okay, further manipulation we do not have to do here. Okay, so we will write this in the form of p by q, that 2.514 bar is equal to 2512 by 999. Okay, by this question number 5 we completed the practice set 2.1. Okay, question number 3 carries of 5 sub questions, from which 3 sub questions I did and remaining of 2 sub questions. Along with these 3 sub questions you have to try by yourself. Okay, thank you.